What's up, you guys? I'm not amazing. I'm just mediocre here today with an Apex Legends news update. So today we had the end of Season 1 and the end of the Legendary Hunt event, and when they turned that off, they turned on flyers. That's right, flyers can now be found in your everyday Apex Legends match. They are flying around. You can shoot them, you can kill them, and they will drop death boxes that contain items that you can loot. Now, after I discovered this was happening, I went on a flyer hunt, and I just played a handful of games back to back to back, and it appears these flyers are in the game from the start of our match. Here you see me dropping right down, and there's a flyer right there. He already has a death box. Some people were theorizing that the death boxes were ones from inside the game that got picked up by the flyers, but it doesn't appear to be so. That guy had a box before anybody had even touched the ground, and as soon as you shoot that flyer, make him drop his box, he will fly away. So if it's a purple box, you're going to find an assortment of purple loot. If it's a blue box, you're going to find an assortment of blue loot. You can find gold boxes. That was found in the game code a while ago, but I have yet to see a gold box or see what that contains. But something I noticed is that when I shot that box down, it had the name of somebody that I knew. That was a person that's on my friends list, and it seems to me that the death box dropped is a randomized name based on from the friends list of the player that shot it down. So in a moment you're gonna see me shoot the box out of this flyer's claws, and when I run up to it, it's once again a person off of my friends list. My friend shoots that flyer down, so that's right. Yes, once again, you can kill these flyers. But I'm going to take a look at that. That name is the name of somebody off my friends list. So it appears that whoever shoots it down, the death box with a name based randomly off that person's friend list, and it contains a pretty cool assortment of items. It can have some weapons, it can have some ammo, and it seems you can see right here the point of that flash is where that random number generator dice gets rolled, puts the name on the box, and it gets filled with stuff, and is actually part of the game. But I don't think it actually has anything assigned to it before that. Now, that's really cool. Flyers are awesome. The other thing that I noticed immediately is that this other Leviathan has moved again. He is further down. He is past airbase now, moving towards Slum Lakes. Now, a prevailing theory that I have heard, I heard this from the YouTuber Staycation, is that it's not actually that Leviathan we have to worry about. It's this one off to the left side over here, standing right in front of that little bridge of land. The theory goes is that the repulsor is going to be disrupted in some fashion, and that the Leviathan over there by water treatment is going to storm up the valley, and that this guy over here is just a relative distraction. Now, I don't believe they've been moving him around for nothing. I believe this Leviathan will in fact move up the Slum Lakes area. That is a low enough decked kind of piece of land that it could pick its foot up and put it on top of and come up that way. But I do also enjoy the theory that the other Leviathan is going to storm through the middle and up the river. That's a really cool one. Make sure you go check out the link in the description if you want to see that video by Staycation. Now, the developers also released a handful of information about some of the cool new hop-ups coming to the game that are going to change the meta around the lower tier guns and make them a little bit more viable and make them usable more in endgame as something more than just, you know, a meme or a joke. So they have two different hop-ups coming for the lower tier weapons. For the RE45 and the alternator, they are going to bring in disruptor rounds as a hop-up, which will give you ammunition that can do extra damage to shields. And there's going to be a counterpart hop-up for the P2020 and the Mozambique that will do extra damage to unshielded opponents, so to their base health damage. And both of these hop-ups sound really interesting in terms of the way it's going to change up the variety of weapons that get brought into the final game. Right now, you only see like a handful of weapons that are really popular. You have guns like the 301, the Peacekeeper that are super popular. You have guns like a Devotion with a turbocharger on it. These are pretty ubiquitous, universal, you know, top tier weapons. And now with these new hop-ups, they're actually going to be evening out the scales, and hopefully you're going to see a wider variety of weapons. Personally, I always enjoyed the RE45 as one of a great early and even mid-game weapon to carry around, especially as like a secondary if you found an assault rifle and you haven't found a good submachine gun to go with it. RE45 was always a great backup in my mind, and now it's going to be even better with the ability to have extra shredding power through those shields. So all these updates coming. They've also announced a couple changes to the arc stars and a couple of other things. If you want to go find out, you can go check out the full patch notes on Reddit. But these are some really interesting things coming to this game. They've teased the flyers, the beasts that are coming to the game. They've moved the Leviathans around a bunch and teased their introduction to the game, and just really drumming up the hype for Season 2. The hype is real, you guys. People are excited. I'm excited. The game is coming back from a bit of a low kind of point after Season 1 came out. There was a lot of dissatisfaction among the fan base over the content that came with Season 1 and the lack of, you know, gameplay change. But that's all in the past, because now we have Season 2 coming, which is going to bring a lot of meta changes to the guns, with the new hop-ups coming, new attachments coming. We have the flyers and the Leviathans going to invade the map. We have Watson coming. We have new character buffs. I actually unveiled a Bloodhound buff during the EA Play reveal. You can go check out my EA Play reveal video to find out that information. But so much cool stuff coming to Season 2. I'm really excited for it. If you want to stay tuned on those updates, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Not only am I going to keep you up to date on the news, but I have tutorials coming, like my Lifeline guide that I'm going to be in the process of making. I also have cool gameplay videos. Another video I'm going to be coming out here pretty soon, Legends of King Canyon. If you want to see that, subscribe to Meaty Yogurt, because I'm out.